Welcome to today's Arsenal News Update on HighburySoul. We've got a packed roundup for you. A dramatic collapse from Arsenal women against Bayern Munich. New reports suggesting England are studying Mikel Arteta's tactical approach for their plans heading into the 2026 tournament. Tim Howard's eye-opening praise for 15-year-old talent Max Dowman. A clearer look at Viktor Gyökeres' main role at the club. And the challenge Arteta has set for Riccardo Calafiori as he enters his second season. Let's get straight into the news. Arsenal women lose 3-2 after Bayern Munich comeback. Arsenal women experienced an emotional rollercoaster in the UEFA Women's Champions League, going from a comfortable 2-0 lead to a painful 3-2 defeat against Bayern Munich. Emily Fox and Mariona Caldente put Arsenal firmly in control during the first half. The Gunners pressed well, kept possession, and dictated the entire tempo. But the second half flipped everything upside down. Bayern increased the pace, switched to more direct long balls, attacked the second balls aggressively, and Arsenal simply couldn't cope. Goals from Alara Sehitler and Pernilla Harder brought Bayern level before captain Glodis Perla Vigosdottir completed the turnaround with an 86th minute strike. Manager René Slegers admitted that the team failed to adapt once Bayern changed approach. She said Arsenal had an excellent first half, but struggled the moment Bayern became more physical and more aggressive. Slegers was brutally honest. We can't allow ourselves to concede 3 goals in one half in the Champions League. With 2 losses in their opening 3 group games, Arsenal women now face a very difficult path if they want to progress. England, reportedly studying Arteta's tactics for the 2026 tournament. A circulating report in the English media claims that the England national team is studying elements of Mikel Arteta's tactical structure as they prepare for the 2026 World Cup. This doesn't mean Arteta is working with England, but rather that his tactical model of positional play, controlled pressing, and structured build-up is being viewed as an ideal blueprint. Arsenal's rapid development under Arteta is seen as proof that his tactical approach can thrive at the highest level. For England, who often struggle to control big matches, this could represent a major shift. Although it's only media speculation for now, the fact that Arteta's name is being linked to the national team illustrates just how influential he has become. No confirmation from the FA or from Arteta, but the idea alone shows the respect he commands across English football. Tim Howard calls Max Dowman absolutely wild. Max Dowman, Arsenal's 15-year-old prodigy, continues to attract huge attention. This time from former Premier League goalkeeper Tim Howard. During a recent broadcast, Howard said, "If you watched him without knowing the background, you'd think he was 20. He's silky, he's smooth, he's confident, and then you remember he's only 15. It's wild." Howard joked that Dowman is so young he can't even change in the same dressing room as the senior players and needs security whenever he's around the first-team squad. Why all the hype? Because Dowman plays like he's far older, calm under pressure, technically excellent, and fearless on the ball. He also recently became the youngest player ever to appear in the Champions League at 15 years and 308 days. It's clear, Arsenal have something very special in their academy. But patience is key. Dowman is still developing physically and mentally, and the club must manage his progress carefully. Still, praise like this from Tim Howard shows that Dowman is not just talented, he might be generational. Gyokeres was signed to score goals, not just to press. A recent analysis from Just Arsenal made a clear point. Viktor Gyökeres was signed to score goals, not simply to press defenders. Pressing is part of Arsenal's system, especially under Arteta, but it is not Gyökeres' primary job. His main responsibility is to finish chances and provide consistent end product in the box. The article noted that Arsenal's pressing can look weaker when Gyokeres is absent, but the bigger issue is goal conversion. Arsenal invested heavily in him because they expect goals. not a hard-working runner who doesn't deliver. If Gyokeres fails to score regularly, the pressure will undoubtedly grow. He was brought in to decide matches, not just participate in them. It's a reminder of the expectations placed on him. Gyokeres is meant to be a central figure in elevating Arsenal's attack to the next level. Arteta sets a second-season challenge for Calafiori. Riccardo Calafiori is entering a decisive phase of his Arsenal career. According to Mirror, Mikel Arteta has challenged him to make a noticeably bigger impact in his second season. Calafiori's first year was solid, but not spectacular. Arteta now wants more consistency, more physical intensity, better adaptation to Premier League tempo, and sharper decision-making in defensive transitions. Arteta also sees Calafiori as a versatile piece in his system, not only as a traditional left-back, but also as an inverted fullback, a wide center-back, or even part of the build-up structure depending on the match. The message is simple: Calafiori must grow, evolve, and become more influential, or risk falling behind competing options in the squad. If he steps up this season, he could become a long-term cornerstone of Arsenal's defense. And that brings us to the end of today's Arsenal News Roundup. From the women's team to the academy to key first-team figures, Arsenal continued to deliver stories full of emotion, ambition, and development. If you found this update clear and helpful, make sure to leave a like and drop a comment. It gives HighburySoul the motivation to bring you daily Arsenal content. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next update. Subscribe to HighburySoul. Same time, same passion. Always Arsenal.